So hello everybody, Tenacious Dazzleman, okay, Dazzleman again. Right, now it's start the game, so I'm not going to say any more, I'm just going to start the game, okay? I think you've all, what's the next thing, monkeys? Oh, okay, extras. Right, options wise, very interesting, we have a Japanese and a right, when it started, it said I could display the language of English or Japanese. I mean the audio as well, and that's incredible. I don't think I've ever played it in Japanese, but the thing is, the guy what does Snake, his American voice is incredible. Hey, you know where man and zero. Do I need some dry? It sounds like he got 60 fucking cigarettes. Sorry, he's wearing 60 cigarettes in his mouth. I'm going to make the text large. I'm going to put the text on for everybody, because as we all know, I'm disabled as well, but I can't see very well. We'll leave it at white. We'll put the subtitle background on, no off. Speaker name, do you want speaker name on? I suppose we better do it in case anybody doesn't know who they are. Text size, no, we're having that large, yeah. Speaker name again. There we go. So that's that back. And then game itself. Ooh. Sorry everybody, we've got alright, can't we change the main menu, but we can change now you can change the game styles now. That's cool. Bleeding effects, strong, weak. Show headgear during cutscenes. What's that mean? Oh right, okay. We'll have that off. Switch your weapons equipment. I always have its previous. Always have. Then again, I don't know, because sometimes you have to fight, so. Okay, well, I'll put previous on for now. Yeah, okay. Oh, I'll tell you what, we'll go for the European. Well, no, we'll go for Europe. Because as I'm a Yorkshireman, well, Scottish Yorkshireman. By the way, whilst I'm here, Lisbon Maru, L-S-I-B-O-N, as in capital Portugal, Maru, M-A-R-U. My granddad was on the Lisbon Maru with his cousin and his brother, half-brother Willie James. It's the anniversary in the next 3 days, because they were in the war for 3 days. It's the only biggest friendly fire incident. Basically, Japanese prisoner of wars in World War II were transporting troops back to. They were transporting their troops and prisoners of war, which is my granddad. They were all in Scots Guards, my family. Nobody knows about it. There's 3 on board. My granddad's only survived. I've been too ill to talk about it. But wherever you are in the world, because the Chinese fishermen saved people, like my granddad and that. The Americans saved people at the end of the war, and my granddad's repatriated back with help from the Americans. So it's all about us all coming together and peace, because it was a friendly fire by the Americans. Well, it wasn't really. The Americans fired on a torpedo ship, right? And torpedoed the Lisbon Maru, because it was a Japanese prisoner of war ship, but it had like loads and loads of, like, hundreds of troops on there. They didn't know that the prisoner of war was on there, because the Japanese hid it and didn't put the flag up to say they're prisoner of war. And when they got torpedoed, they were going to leave them to drown. That's what they tried to do. And luckily, Chinese fishermen helped save them. But it wasn't the Americans' fault, and they obviously couldn't stop around to see what happened. And the Japanese tortured and murdered loads. And my granddad ended up in prisoner of war till the end of the war. And he was there with the Hiroshima, picking things up and talking about all sorts. And he was at Kobe Docks and that. It was called Charlie Kennedy. So yes, if I'm gone, I'm trying to get the story out about my granddad and his brother and his cousin. William Jameson is named as Willie James, but he's got another name as well, because they're half brothers, but I don't know what a cousin was called. My granddad told me everything, and I just haven't been able to tell the story. So wherever you are in the world, If you can raise a glass to my granddad and his brother and his cousin and just say thank you for being part of saving us all, wherever you are, granddad up there. I'll be skiing you. I know soon. I know. And have a awful Glenfiddich for me, which is to know my Scots when they drank that. And I'm sure you'll be listening to your country and western. I can't remember what his name is now. Oh, the famous. Everybody knows what he is. Anyway, he had a hard life, but I'm here because of him, and I'm probably screwed. My body's probably screwed up because all the genetics and that and torture what he went through and injections, what they did to him. And that. Anyway, I'm sorry, I've done it again, haven't I? So I'm not going to start again with that. But you all need to see what's going on. Right, motion blur. Oh, not keen on that. What I thought. Okay, controls. Here we go. Okay, you can edit things, that's alright then. Stalking. First type of aircraft. Yeah, it's pretty easy. Pretty standard. Like I said about the edge control on the previous one, I can't use my edge controller at the moment, so hopefully it's still coming today to replace ones. Shop 2. Shop 2's on now. I've had to order 2 sticks for the dual edge controller. It's expensive, guys. It's an expensive outlay, this edge controller, and I'm sick of them breaking. PlayStation 5 pads don't break, which is a weird thing. I've never had stick drift in my life ever, apart from on the PC ever. Even on the Switch, I haven't got it. But I use the Pro controller, so. But I've not had it. You know, I've seen it on PC with Microsoft sticks, especially with pedal systems. They're always doing it. That's why you have a dead zone. But yeah, this awful. It's just completely break. Very bad design. Right. Okay. So we've got out there. Trigger effect strong. So we've got some resistance to them. Just showing you what there is whilst I'm whittering away. Audio mix. Leave it on default. I don't need that on because I've got my headphones on. Okay. Accessibility, here we go. So here you go, everybody. There's all the accessibility options you can do. So you can change everything. I'll put it on large again. Oh, can I set a dot on? That's good for me. I get motion sickness, so I'm going to have that on. Just have a look at this. Yeah, I'll have that off. Okay. Extras. Demo theatre. Ooh, nice. Oh, I love it. Oh, I collect food. I don't know if you've ever played this, but I won't go spoil it, but I'll tell you some more for a treat. Oh, wow. Oh, wow, we've got a manual up. So that tells you everything. There we go. So I can read through that anyway. That's good that you got that part of it. Because we don't get manuals anymore. Why can't we go back to having proper manuals? You know, why can't we have the days of the story, the writing and everything? That's one thing I don't understand about digital. Things should be cheaper, not more expensive. And they should be doing like an online manual for it as well. There was a game that I got recently that had an online manual. I can't remember what it was now. I know obviously this one's new, but it was something that I bought, and it was like, oh, didn't realise that I had a manual built to. All the shoot 'em ups have manuals, you know. The jumps and that. What's that called? Chumps, back on shmups, back on shumps. Right, here we go. Oh, bugger. Sorry guys, I'm doing very well, am I? Right, I'm going to start this one again. I do apologise, everybody. Okay, so, right, say hello to my granddad and just give him my best. All of us, yeah? Let's give him up there, all up in heaven, or wherever they are, a nice thank you to the world for everybody what fought in the world. You know, on whatever side you did, apart from people like Gestapo and that, you know, a lot of people just didn't want to fight, and a lot of people were forced to fight. And war's evil, and we just all need to come together to stop it, especially the way the world's going at the moment. I was hoping to reach out to people about the Lisbon Maru. I reached out to Chinese consulate, the British government, even the American government over the Lisbon Maru. Nobody got back to me. Which is a shame, but anyway. So I'm going to end this one now, and we'll see how it goes. So this is Tenacious Dazzy Man. Sign off for a minute, and I'll be back in. Okay guys and girls, love you all.